If you're listening to this, maybe you're lying in bed right now, high-closed heart, a little tired. So let me tell you a quiet story. It's not loud. It has no grand declarations, just ink and timing and something that almost became love. I didn't meet him with a glance. I met him with a note, ink still fresh on paper someone had left behind. It was a Monday. Same train I always took, the 6:45 into the city. Same seat, too. Seat 7, middle car. But tucked into the tray table was a magazine. And inside it, folded carefully, was a piece of paper. Not trash. Not forgotten. Left on purpose. On it, an uneven handwriting, one simple line. Every Monday morning, I sit here and watch the city wake up. That was it. No name, no context, no signature. But somehow, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I didn't know who wrote it, but I kept the note, tucked it into the back of my notebook like it mattered. And the following Monday, I came back. Same time, same car, same seat. Just in case. This time, there was nothing. No new note, no sign. Only early sunlight streaming in, soft and low, and the hum of the train lulling the world awake. But the next Monday, there was another. It smells like old rain today. I don't like rain, but I like the way it smells. And I smiled, because I knew whoever they were, they didn't just pass through. They came back. They were leaving pieces of themselves behind. After that, Mondays stopped being ordinary. I started looking forward to them, not for the job, not for the coffee at the terminal, but for the chance that another folded note might be waiting. And more often than not, it was. They never asked for anything, never wrote questions, just observations, little thoughts captured like steam on a windowpane. Gone if you blink too fast. But one morning, I left a reply. I don't like rain either, but I think I could learn to. I slid the note beneath theirs. Carefully. Like placing a whisper inside a box. It felt like writing to someone I'd always known, but hadn't met yet. A strange kind of comfort. A strange kind of ache. We never exchanged names. Never planned a meeting. It was as if knowing each other would break the spell. So I didn't try to catch him. Didn't arrive earlier or stay late. I just waited, week after week, for a voice I couldn't hear but somehow recognized. That was how it began. A story written in moments. One seat. One car. To people never at the same time, but somehow, still. Together, the notes became a ritual. Each Monday, I'd board the train with quiet anticipation, wondering what he'd write next. Sometimes it was just a sentence. The man across from me always eats the same sandwich. Sometimes it was oddly poetic. The trees by the river looked tired today, like they're waiting for fall. And once, it made me laugh out loud. Someone sneezed so hard, the lights flickered. Is that magic or bad wiring? I didn't know what he looked like. But I started imagining things. Was he the kind of man who wore button-down shirts and scuffed boots? Did he carry a thermos or drink from the vending machine at the station? Was he older than me? Younger? Did he write left-handed? None of it mattered. And yet, all of it did. Because I was beginning to know his mind. His way of seeing the world. He noticed the small things and made them feel big. I wrote back every so often. Not every week, just enough to let him know I was still reading, still here. The trees aren't tired. They're just full of stories. I bet the man with the sandwich thinks the same of you. One day, I wrote something braver. I don't know your name, but I like the way your thoughts sound. And when I returned the next week, my heart actually raced a little. Had I gone too far? But his reply was waiting. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever written to me. That day, I pressed the paper to my chest and held it there. Not because I was in love, but because I'd been seen. And maybe, so had he. I started noticing things the way he did. The way shadows moved across the floor. The rhythm of people walking faster on rainy days. The quiet sigh of the train when it slowed. I wrote them down not for myself, but for him. As if sharing meant keeping the world from slipping past. Then came a week when there was no note. Just an empty seat, a folded magazine, untouched. My fingers hovered over the tray. Nothing. I waited the next week. Same thing. No ink, no paper, no him. I tried not to feel it, tried to remind myself it was never more than a fleeting connection to strangers. Seat 7, middle car, passing thoughts through time. But I missed him. Not just the notes. Him, his voice unheard but familiar. His handwriting, even but steady. The way he made the world feel softer. I left a note anyway. I hope you're okay. Mondays are quieter without you. No response. Weeks passed. Leaves fell. Scarves came out. My coffee order got warmer, but the seat stayed empty. Still, I kept writing. Not because I expected him to return, but because that seat had become a part of my story. And maybe, just maybe, I'd become a part of his too. It was the third Monday of December when I saw the note again. I almost missed it. It was folded differently corner to corner instead of the usual square. Tucked beneath the magazine like before, but deeper, like it didn't want to be found. My hands shook a little when I opened it. I moved. New job, new train line. But every Monday, I still think about seat 7. Thank you for making mornings feel less lonely. That was it. No name, no number, no invitation. Just a quiet goodbye, written in present tense. Like he didn't want it to be final. And somehow, that made it easier. I sat there for a while, holding the note, letting the ink sink into my skin. Letting the words echo gently in the space he used to fill. And then, I smiled. Because I hadn't lost something. I'd been part of something rare, something honest. To strangers who never met, but saw each other anyway. It never turned into a love story. Not the kind with a beginning or a first kiss, but it was still real. And sometimes, that's more than enough. I still take the same train, same seat. Seat 7, middle car. Not because I'm waiting, but because that space still holds something of him, and of me. A quiet chapter, folded neatly in time. Now and then, I leave a note for someone else. Something soft, something kind, something that might make a stranger feel a little less invisible. And maybe maybe, they'll write back. Maybe they already have. So if you're still listening, thank you. Maybe you've known someone like that too. Someone who passed through your life like a whisper. Like a note left behind. Or maybe you're someone's note. Someone's soft memory. Someone's seat 7. Either way, I hope your Mondays are kind. I hope your thoughts are heard. And I hope that wherever you are tonight, you sleep easy and dream slow. Good night.